Welcome to this first getting started video of OfficeExpert. It will explain you the initial steps you have to do for a successful setup. So let's start. Whenever you have requested a trial or even whenever you have bought OfficeExpert, the first thing you do is usually to download the software. This is easily done via our website. So you just go to penagenda.com, you jump to the support tab, and there is a download section. So you just click on downloads. And then you see all of our products which we have in our portfolio. And one of them is, of course, OfficeExpert. So you just click on this OfficeExpert icon. And then you enter into this OfficeExpert download page where you see a couple of PDF documents as well as all the software components you can download. So for instance, there is this virtual appliance called vSphere Appliance Download, which you just click on it and you just fill in the form and you can get then to the download link. And that's valid also for the bot installer, Windows Proxy, and the Power BI templates which we offer. So the bot installer is the bot application which you deploy to all of the simulation workstations. The Windows Proxy is a dedicated software piece which you need in order to pull usage information, for instance. And the Power BI templates are the necessary templates if you want to use all the collected data within Power BI. So those are the 4 installers or 4 downloads. And up there you have the PDF documents, which gives you a product brochure as well as setup guide as well .benefits. So if you just open up the setup guide, which is pretty important doing the setup of OfficeExpert, you will find all the necessary steps you have to perform in order to set up OfficeExpert. So it will start with some sort of introduction. So I'm just opening up on the web page is some sort of introduction. Let's scroll down a bit. Then how to start, how to deploy the virtual appliance, what to use for authentication into the OfficeExpert stuff, and then all the other chapters for accessing and setting up the simulation bots, etc. So there you will find all the necessary steps in a single document. One of the important pieces in here is system requirements. So if you just jump to that system requirements page, then you will find also an important link which points you to a setup requirements PDF document. And it's pretty important that you have a look on that setup requirements as well, because it contains all necessary requirements which need to be in place in order to set up OfficeExpert. So if I just scroll down here as well to the a list of possible entries. Here we go, virtual appliance, what is required from a hardware point of view. For the simulation bots, what is necessary to have installed on these workstations. So for instance, that it has to be a Windows 7 or even Windows 10 client. What kind of things needs to be configured for Skype client simulation stuff. So all the Windows requirements basically. And then there comes the setting about, here we go, network settings. So what kind of ports needs to be active and reachable. And then some accounts related information. So what kind of accounts needs to be in place in order to perform certain things. So you will find here a bunch of information. One of the important things, however, is this whole Azure Active Directory application, which needs to be registered by you. Based on the registration, you assign certain Graph API settings and permissions to it. And out of it is then, and this is 4 or 5 pages long basically, out of it is an application ID which you then use for the simulation bots and for the data usage retrieval. So at the bottom line, this setup requirements PDF as well, the normal setup guide helps you in getting started with OfficeExpert. So just go through the setup guide, all the setup requirements as well, and then you are pretty well on the right path to have a successful OfficeExpert installation. So that is the very first step basically. Check out the second getting started video, which will show you the procedure of deploying the virtual appliance. Okay, so that's the next one. Thank you.